Hello, Miss Yustri. I wanna to tell you about film God is Not Dead. This film tells the story of a student named Josh who is taking a philosophy course. The class is taught by an atheist or non-religious named Professor Edison. In his class, Professor Edison explains that God does not exist. God is dead. He explained that we can live without needing God. At the end of this teaching time, he required his students to write God is dead on a piece of paper and cite it as a graduation condition. Josh, who is a Christian, doesn't want to do that. Josh insisted on rejecting it and only the refuse. Because of that, Professor Robinson offered, Josh had to make a presentation in 3 meetings at the end of the semester about his belief that God is not dead. His friends, who are about 30 people, will judge it. Professor Edison has a lover named Mina. Mina is a girl who is Christian, but not infrequently. Mina was ridiculed in front of Edison's friends. Edison's friends look as God's extension. According to them, God is dead, and those who believe God is not dead are stupid. Mina has an older sister, namely Mart. Mart is a successful businessman who doesn't believe in God. Mina often asks Mart to meet their mother who has dementia. However, Mart never wanted to reason that he was busy. Mart has a girlfriend named Amy. However, after Amy told Mart that he had cancer, Mart broke off the relationship. Mart doesn't want to accept Amy's shortcomings and easily leaves Amy. And its first debate, Redison was able to agree against. Josh's statement, Kara, Josh's lover, doesn't agree with Josh's action against Professor Edison. Kara dumped Josh, fearing this will affect their future. When they were noisy in the canteen, a woman named Asia heard it. Aisha has her father who is not a Christian, but in the last 1 year, he believed in Jesus, that Jesus was his savior. He hid this belief in front of his father. However, when Aisha's father found out about it, he slapped her and kicked her out of his house. At the end of the Josh and Reddition debate, Josh made points that convinced his friends that God does not die. Redison began to get carried away with emotion, and Josh really saw on irregularity why Redison hates God so much. He asks Redison 3 times why he hates Allah. Redison also answered he was disappointed when he was little, when his mother was sick. He asked God to help his mother. However, the reality is different. Radishan's mother died and it caused heart and hatred in Radisson's heart. Josh once again asked why Radisson called had the God the thought there was not God. In the end, students named Martin bravely stood up and said God is not dead. The other students, one by one, stood up until his whole class stood up and said that believing God does not die. Radisson dropped out of not die. Radisson dropped out of class feeling defeat. After college class, Josh invited Martin to watch a Newsboys concert. A Christian band, Mina and Aisha, also come to the concert. Before the concert started, Amy walked into the newsboys' room and asked to be prayed for. Newsboys believe God has had army and God has a wonderful plan for army life. Radisson in his office, pensive and read his mother's legacy. Radisson also decided to reconcile with Mina. However, on his way to meet Mina, Radisson was hit and dying. A pastor who was at the scene encouraged Radisson to believe in God, and at the end of his breath, Radisson gave himself to God. Mark met his mother and mocked her mother. His mother said, there was a devil in Mark's life who made him successful so that Mark didn't need God. In the Newsboys concert, a video of Willie Robertson was shown congratulating a young man who had defined God in front of his professor. At the end of the concert, Newsboys asked all the audience to send a message that read, God is not dead. And the last song, entitled God is not dead, was sung and all the audience rejoiced. Thank you for watching, Miss Yusri.